お前が知る必要のないことだ。ラバール国のことなど考えるな。
でも
アリシアには俺のことだけを考えていてほしい。閉じ込めたい。
I'll become a villainess. This was episode number 10. And with that being said, last week I highly praised this show and this anime. I thought it was really engaging, intriguing. I liked the things that were going on. I liked the twist. I liked the Grandpa Will stuff that we got left off on a cliffhanger. And going into this week, I had expectations, which I shouldn't have had. And this episode really let me down. I paused a staggering 4 times. I haven't been this effing bored in an anime all week long. I have not been this bored. This was an awful episode. And I'm fully prepared for a lot of you guys to disagree with me. I'm fully prepared for you guys to just light me up in the comments, tell me how I'm wrong. It might be just how I'm feeling. It might be my mood. But this was just boring. A to the F and F and F. This was boring. So the whole Grandpa Will stuff was just a fine story. Essentially, you can sum it up as he got too confident. He got too confident, too high and mighty as a kid. As a kid, mind you. Like crotch sniffing kid, like 10 to 12 years old. His magic went out of control. He lost the ability because I guess he overdid his magic, so he lost some, if not all of it. He proved himself in the court system, judicial system, government system, and there seemed to be about a 12-year gap between him and his brother. But because of that, basically the whole nation just waited for his brother to come of age, and they just passed the crown to him. Because you need to have magic. You have to have magic to be the king. You know, whatever. So, bullshit. Okay, so that's his story. And he goes to really help out his brother, and because he's doing his job, and at that point, his job is to go and have a parliament or group of people that are the king's advisors. And because he was advising too much, the brother got his underwear, you know, basically got his little tykes in a crosshair, and apparently was being controlled by mommy. And the mother got him in trouble that he was trying to kill him. So he got sent to this other village, and they plucked his fucking eyes out. So it's like, okay, so that's fine. It's a fine story. I was very disappointed with the way that he got there. Like, they could have made it really strong and intriguing. Okay, so there was that. So he found out his thing, and now he's like, I want to go back and talk to my brother again, and blah, blah, blah. So, okay. Your brother don't give a crap, dude. So even if he does, okay, whatever. So then the anime transitions to Liz. And I find that every time that we transition or pivot away from Alicia, it gets really boring. So we transition over to Liz, and, you know, there's some stuff that she's going through, and Liz, once again, is affecting all the people around her, and some people try to get Alicia caught up in, you know, Otome game drama, and Alicia ain't having none of it, so that happens. Then, you know, Liz and her goonies try and trap her once again, and all the boys are being mind manipulated by her, even her brothers, who should love their sister more than this random girl. And they don't still. So it just continues to be the very much mind control Otome game stuff. And it's just boring. And they go through it. And eventually, you know, Finn from Danmachi comes in. And he's like, nah, I saw the girls do blah, blah, blah. And okay, so those things happen. Alicia gets freed. And she's like, I'm going to play the villain again. And then she's the villain. And then she walks off, storms off. So then there's that whole thing. That was fine. You know, it was fine. A little bit boring. It was fine. Then we transition to the last portion, and apparently Prince Duke, you know, he tries to trap Alicia again, and she obviously has feelings for him, and he tries to get really close to her, but then she headbutts him or something, and it's like, okay, like, you know, I get it. You know, you're in this game, you're trying to play this role and the villain, but if you have feelings for this dude, like, go for it. Like, at this point, You know, she's lived 2 lives. She's probably like a 30-year-old, 35-year-old, 40-year-old girl inside. Like, you know, at this point, just do you. Go out. Go wild. You know what I mean? Have a little fun. You know what I mean? But she headbutts him instead and gets all red and rosied and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, you're not a bird in a cage. Ah, you know, and I'm like, okay. So like, okay, it's boring too. And I think that's where the episode ends, to be honest. I know I'm just shit talking a lot, but like, I think that's where the episode ends. Like, I really don't think anything else happened here. Of any like actual like substance. Oh, and then the prince, you know, out of convenience, he's like, oh, did you meet my uncle? So apparently he's known about him the whole time, but hasn't done anything. So it's like, okay, so there's that too. So I don't know. This episode just, it felt out of turn. I don't want to say it felt lazy. It just very convenient. You know, like, of course the prince knows about the uncle, but he has like, okay, convenient. He finally makes her move on her, but then she doesn't go for it. Okay. I don't know. We have only a couple episodes left, so that's kind of the thing. This is scheduled for 13 episodes, so we have 11, 12, 13. So we have 3 episodes left. So how much of an ending are we going to get here? I don't know. But I was really hoping for the Will, like the Grandpa Will stuff. I was really hoping for some really, like, some juice. And it just felt like a fine, serviceable story. I was a little disappointed in that. Yeah, that's all I have. I think this episode is like garbaggio. I think it was like a 5 out of 10 episode. Like, I was just really bored. I'm telling y'all, I paused 4 times. I was just like, yo, what am I watching? Like, and I praised I thought last week was such a good episode. And going into this week, I think I think it's my own fault. Okay, I'm telling you guys that right now. I think I had expectations. Like, I was like really excited to jump in, and it just let me down. And I think that's the problem. I think I had expectations going into this episode. And, you know, I don't think it's that bad. Considering we're 10 weeks into this show, I don't think it's bad for me at this point to have some kind of expectation, you know? Man, it just hurts a little bit. So anyways, I'm leaving you guys in those thoughts. Let me know yours. Again, I'm completely okay with getting lit up in the comments. Please do. Tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me how this episode meant more and this is very important. So I don't know. Whatever y'all want. Let me know in the comments. Just, if anything, drop me an emoji just to let me know that you're here. I need some engagement on the video. So, you know, throw your boy Dom a bone. All right, my friends. I'll see you guys next week, though, for episode 11. Hopefully it gets better. Peace.